It's another Connect. We're here to talk to each other, and especially with you, our beautiful audience, about what's going on in the kingdom, what's going on in the world, and how can we help each other to be better.
The person who cut the first and said, this space is no longer enough. I am going to look for other land. And here we are finding ourselves in this part of the world because we had leaders who decided to go against all odds and believe that there is this place called Southern Africa. And that, to me, is exemplary of the historical context of our leadership, the strength. But the 5 principles stand out for me. In its supreme being, its cosmic and social order, harmonious human existence and coexistence. And for me, when you ask me, is leadership in crisis? I look at this 5. We survived through uncertainty because there was a resonance between the leadership and the followership. And the times when the leaders had to be led by the followership, which we've lost, a sense of people guiding the leaders. Yet, governments all over the world can never satisfy 100% of the population. It's impossible. Systemically, they are not organized in that way. The land is Mother Earth. She births us and she gives us all of this. But we ignore who birthed us, Mother Earth. And going back to the land is where we'll find our dignity, and not in the office. We have to unlearn the way we've been living life in order to relearn what is within our DNA. Because listen, we haven't forgotten it. It's in our DNA. It was practiced by our forefathers. Most people ask me, why aren't you in a leadership position? I said, I am in a leadership position, leading from behind, and now I'm going to step into that into that indigenous knowledge hub and lead a recreation of our indigenous knowledge integrated with modernity. That is where I have found I can be that face for Africa.
So what we actually do is draw girls between 16 and 25 across Swaziland and across South Africa and invite them to be content contributors of what they are experiencing, how they can inspire, how they can motivate other women as well.
When we entered this world aspiring to matter, our assignment became the fight to scatter the darkness that holds us so tight in the patterns of fear. So before we say our long good night, let's leave a mark. Let's ignite a spark. So we call on the rebels, the fighters, the champions of change. Come, be the leaders and uniters. We call on the brave.